Okay, so until the others join, hopefully they will, shall we now? I was planning on starting off with the grammar like Sukun requested for. But since the others are not there as yet, Supun Mama Isarahata from module 2, right? So there's only one more day for module 1. එදාට පොඩි assessment එකකුත් කරන නිසා ඊට පස්සේ ඉඳලම grammar වලට ඕන notes එවන්න. Okay? I really didn't have time to look for grammar notes. ඒ කියන්නේ එවනවා නම් හොඳ note එකක් එවන්නත් එපා නිකන් එවන්න බෑනේ. ටිකක් වෙලා යන වැඩක් ඒක. But I think sir give me some time. Okay? Right. Okay. So until another 2 or 3 people join, shall we continue with this? No. So we have Malita ready. Malita, what are you going to talk about? Picture 1, 2 or 3? Swamin Mahansa, good evening.
Good evening, Miss.
How are you today?
Fine, thank you, Miss.
Okay. Anything? All right. Yeah, not the greatest, but yes. I think because of the rain, I'm a bit sluggish. Is it raining where you are, Swamin Mahansa?
Yeah, all day.
Really? And what about thundering and lightning?
Sorry, Miss?
Thunder and lightning issues, do you have those today?
No, Miss. Only raining.
Right, and then that doesn't really hinder or isn't it difficult to join online when it's raining?
No, it's not the problem.
Okay, right, because I was worried I won't be able to join today because it started thundering around 6 o'clock. But now it's better, which is, I mean, it's not thundering, so not worried. Right. Okay, so hello, Gayashini. Good evening.
Good evening, Miss.
How are you today?
Fine.
Okay, anything new that we should know about?
No.
Okay, right. Now, I think, shall we quickly get, let's wait for another 4-5 minutes. It's 7:06 until about 7:10, and then I'm going to start the lesson. But until then, Malita, what are you going to talk about? Remember from last Monday, Malita is going to describe one of these pictures. Malita. Malita.
Miss Suez.
Yeah. Suez Canal. Okay, right. Right, let's talk about it. Malita.
For Miss.
Okay. Okay, so until Malita gets ready, anyone who can ask me questions on this, my thoughts on English learning, until Malita gets ready. What about Gayashi? Even last time, I think I asked you to ask me first, right? It's okay. Now try. Gayashini, are you there?
Yes, Miss.
Right. So ask me something. Chandananand Swami Maharaj. Is there anything you can ask me about it?
Mm,
Malita, we are waiting for you. When you are ready, let us know. Okay, මේ නිකන් කරන්න මේක වෙලා ඔයා ලෑස්ති වෙනවා. Is there nothing you can ask me, Swami?
I can ask that.
What is it,
is your
Swami?
thoughts on English learning? That's it.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
What are your
So if I start on that very broad question, Swami Mahansa, and we'll be here until 9 and I will not be able to do any work with you all. Can you make it a bit smaller? It's too broad. But okay, let's say my thoughts on English learning. I think any language is easy to learn when you're interested in it and when you have fun learning it, right? You shouldn't think about language learning as a learning process. It should be part of your life. ජීවිතේ කොටසක් වුණාම English learning කියන එක English කියන එක ඇඟට නිකම් එනවා. learning කරන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. Because in English there are two, not just in English, language ඇඟට උකහා ගන්න ඇඟට ගන්න ක්‍රම දෙකක් තියෙනවා. Acquisition and learning. පොඩි කාලේ අපි කරන්නේ acquisition. අපි දන්නෙත් නැහැනේ භාෂාව ඇඟට එනවනේ. ලොකු වෙලා තමයි අපි ওই වදෙන් පොරෙන් learning කියලා කරගෙන භාෂාවක් ඇඟට බලෙන් ඔබා ගන්නවා. ඒක මාසයක් දෙකක් ඇති අමතක වෙනවා. So English, I think even as adults we can acquire language. අපි නොදැනුවත්වම ඇඟට subject එක එන්න කරන්න ක්‍රම ගොඩ දේවල් තියෙනවා. Like reading, listening to music, English films, listening to the radio, right? And surrounding yourself with English as much as possible. හැමතිස්සෙම English ඇහෙනකොට අපි දන්නේම නැතුව ඇහෙනකොට කියවෙනකොට දකිනකොට අපි දන්නේම නැතුව අපි English ඉගෙනගෙන ඒක මම පාඩම් කරන්න ඕන කියලා වාඩි වෙලා පාඩම් කරොත් කවදාවත් හරියන්නේ. So those are my thoughts on English learning. Let's see, Malita, are you ready? Malita. Now we have gone way past the time I could allocate for this.
Miss,
Yes, tell me.
in March
Let's start. Sorry.
2021, in the Suez Canal was
Malita can't hear you properly.
in March 2021, the Suez Canal was blocked of 6 days after the grounding for Evergreen. 20,000 container ship, the 400 meters long vessel was one 1 by strong winds on the morning for 23 March
23rd March.
and end up wedge across the waterway with his blow and stern in the canal banks, blocking all traffic until it would be freed. Egypt authority said that technical human error may have also be involved. The obstruction occurred south of the selection of the canal that had two channels, so there was no way for other ships to bypass Evergreen. The Suez Canal Authority engaged through its
Can't hear you, Malita. Malita ඉස්සෙල්ලා හොඳට ඇහුණා. අන්තිම චුට්ට ඇහුන්නේ නැතුව ගියා. Malita, can't hear Malita. ඉස්සෙල්ලා හොඳට ඇහුණා.
International to marine survey operation as one of the world's beside trade routes and canal obstruction had a significant negative impact on the trade between Europe and Asia and Middle
East, EAST, Middle East. Malita, Malita can't.
On 20 March at last, 369 ships were courting to pass through the canal. This prevented estimated $9.6 billion whether for the world of trade.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Malita,
Yes, miss.
we'll stop there, Malita. That was brilliant, Malita. Okay, brilliant. Is there anyone helping you? කවුරු හරි ඔයාට ඔතන ඉඳන් උදව් කරනවද?
Oh,
කවුද උදව් කරන්නේ?
Tata.
Ah, right. Okay. Did you say thank you to him for helping you?
Oh.
Right. Then මේක ලිව්වේ කවුද?
එතනින් මේ මං ඉන්ටර්නෙට් එකෙන් හොයාගෙන.
Very good. So see, it was a very nice description. I learned a lot. Okay, that was very good. එකම දේ ඔයාට පුළුවන් නම් ඒ sentences ටික කොට කරගන්න. ඔයාගේ සමහර sentences මාර දිගයි. ඒකට ටිකක් අමාරුයි මලිත. Okay, කියන්නේ ඔයාටයි අමාරු. මට අහගෙන ඉන්න එකට අමාරු නෑ. ඔයාට අමාරු. ඒක නිසා පුළුවන් තරමට පොඩ්ඩක් කොට කරගත්තා නම් ඔයාට ලේසි. Wasn't it good? It was very good. What do you all think? I learned a lot. Thank you, Malita. I'm impressed. Right. Okay. So shall we then move on to, okay, Tharindu, quick question on my thoughts of English learning. And Supun also get ready for one. Gayashini, if you have a question, you can also ask. I'll count until 5. If no one volunteers, I'm moving on. 1, 2, 3.
Miss,
Yes.
do you think English important for all professions? If yes, why?
Do you think English is important for all professions?
Important for all professions. If yes, why?
Not really, no. I think currently in Sri Lanka, there are certain professions we can get away with just by using our native language, right? But maybe like in another 10 to 15 years, yes, it will definitely become very important across all professions. Because basically we are turning into a nation using English, right? So, mandane ahana ekkila English වලට මාර ආසයි ඉංග්‍රීසි ඉගෙන ගන්න try කරනවා international schools වල ළමයි වැඩි වෙනවා මගේ සමහර classes වල බබාලට සිංහල බෑ ඉතින් ඒ වගේ අනාගතයක් එක්ක මට හිතෙනවා ඉස්සරහට දැන් තාම ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැනේ postal service එකට ඔය train services ඒවට එච්චරම ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැනේ but probably in the future like maybe in 10-15 minutes yes definitely English will be needed across all professions. Thank you for asking me that question, Dayashin. Any more questions? Yes,
Ma'am,
Subbu.
what was the biggest problem you when learning English?
What was the biggest problem you had when learning English? Say that again, please.
What was the biggest problem you had when learning English?
Great question. Now, like I said, I learned English by reading books, right? And because of that, my pronunciation was not very good. My pronunciation, this O and O, the B sounds, things were not too good. So then I had to learn from others and develop it. And yes, so that was my biggest problem. Mage grammar, mage writing, my speaking, nothing was wrong. But my pronunciation are a කියවන issue එකකින් ආවා. ඒක නිසා තමයි why I tell you all listen to English being spoken as well. Okay, thank you, Supun. Thank you. That was a great question. Tharindu?
Miss, can I know English language is more than good for Sinhala language? What do you think about it?
Better than Sinhala?
Yes.
I don't think so. Both languages have their intricacies and beauties, right? ඒ කියන්නේ English වල history එක literature ප්‍රමාණය වැඩි ඇති no history එක අඩුයි literature ප්‍රමාණය වැඩි මොකද ගොඩ අය ලියනවනේ ඒකෙන් එනවාට ලංකාවේ ඔය දැන් කවි එහෙම කොච්චර ලස්සනද නේද? So I don't think you can't මට හිතෙනවා සිංහල ඇත්තටම ලේසි කියලා ඉංග්‍රීසි වලට වඩා because we write what we read and we read what we write and then we speak what we write. ඉංග්‍රීසි වල එහෙම නෙවෙයිනේ එකම spellings තියෙන වචනේ එක තැන්වල පාවිච්චි කරනකොට pronunciation වෙනස්. So it's a bit more confusing. Whereas Sinhala is an easier language to learn, I feel, especially regarding the reading and writing aspect. So no, both have their beauties and intricacies. දෙකම ලස්සනයි, දෙකේම ඉගෙන ගන්න දේවල් තියෙනවා, දෙකම unique. So I think both are great languages. Thank you for asking, but I do fear that Sinhala might die away soon. අවුරුදු 20ක් 30ක් ඇද්දි සිංහල නැතිම වුණොත් අපිට ලොකු අපරාධයක්. මොකද ඕනම කෙනෙක්ට native language එකක් හොඳට තියෙන්න ඕන නේ. අපේ කියලා uniqueness එකක් අපිට කියලා අපේ English අපේ වෙයි කාලයක් යද්දී ඒනාට සිංහල දෙමළ කියලා දෙකක් අපි ගාව තියෙන එක වටිනවා කියන එක තමයි මම හිතන්නේ. And brain functions also improve. Okay, thank you so much for those questions. Right, shall we move on to the lesson since I think this is all we'll get tonight. Huh? Right. Okay, so today it's word classes that we have. Now, when we are talking about this, I want you to, I know again, as always, you all know this more than probably I do, right? But what I want you all to do is, right? Because I have pictures and I'm going to ask you all to describe the pictures using these as much as possible, right? Nouns, pronouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, පාවිච්චි කරලා ඔයගලන්ට විස්තර කරන්න වෙනවා pictures. Interjections might not necessarily be useful because මෙතන කතා කරන ඒවා ඔයගොල්ලෝ කිව්වොත් ඇරෙන්න. Okay? So there are 4 pictures. I will assign you to one picture. You will not be allowed to pick. Okay? So let's quickly go through the word classes, right? So there are mainly 8 word classes. Nouns, right? Let's start with Hari Lacy. Tharindu, what are nouns? Tharindu?
We
Don't
can
look at
use
this.
nouns, description, name of person, place.
Yeah, I'm going to remove that for now. Right, can you, okay, so anything that you can touch, most likely is a noun, right? And what are the 2 types of nouns? Tharindu?
Countable noun and uncountable noun.
Right, that is also there. Then there's another definition. What is, there is another category. Proper nouns and common nouns, right? Proper nouns can be noun. Tharindu, proper nouns, right?
No, I don't.
No, right. Proper nouns can be හරියටම හරි නමක්. ඒ කියන්නේ capital letters වලින් පටන් ගන්න ඒවා. Like Tharindu and Chandanananda Swamini Wahanse. Then Gateway International College. They also are proper nouns. අපි දන්නවා හරියටම අපි කතා කරන්නේ කාටද කියලා. Now my dog is, one of my dogs, her name is Debbie. So Debbie, that's a proper noun, right? But when you come to common nouns, ඒවා අර හැමෝටම පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. Now Tharindu, common noun is you're a girl, right? Swamini Wahanse, common noun is that he's a monk. Gateway International School, common noun is that it's a school, right? And my Debbie, common noun is dog. Okay. So එහෙමත් අපිට වෙන් කරන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් මම මෙතන දාලා තියෙන්නේ ඔක්කොම common nouns විතරයි, right? And even emotions and things like that can become nouns. All right. Gayashini, what's a pronoun?
Subject. Wrong.
Pronoun?
Subject.
What do you mean by subject? Can you give me some examples?
I, we, they, you, he, she, it.
Right. So when do we use those?
When we are doing action.
Right. Okay. Look at what the answer is. Okay. So word used in place of a noun. Right. After the same, I can't be saying Gayashini. Gayashini, do you know Gayashini did this? And and Gayashini is going for this, and Gayashini will be doing that. So instead of Gayashini, we will use she. Right? So that is a pronoun. Okay, Hamad same. I can't be saying the table, the table, the table, the table. I will at the point say it. So that is a pronoun. Okay?
Okay, miss.
Right. Malita, what's a verb? Malita, what's a verb? Malita. Okay, Supun, what's a verb?
Activities.
That's right.
Activity
So
name.
when there's some action that takes place, you use what you describe is using verbs. Can you give me some examples, please?
Climb.
Hmm?
Climb, jump, swim.
Okay, good. Right. Right. Now, who did I take? I took Supun, Chandanananda Swaminathan. Tell me, what is an adjective?
An adjective means when we describe a noun. Sometimes,
Great.
like if we get a student, what kind of a student? We can say he's a good student or bad student.
There are
So
no bad students. There may be bad teachers, but students are never bad.
No, it's
I know.
maybe bad students, but teachers not bad.
Okay. Right. Here, student. Don't say is student. Student.
Student.
Right. Bad student, good student. Okay, that's great. Right. මම දැන් මේක මකනකොට ටක් ගාලා බලාගෙන ඇති නේද ඔයගොල්ලෝ මොකද්ද මේ මකන්නේ කියලා. No, what I'll do is I'll මකනවා ඔක්කොම. Hold on. නැත්තම් මේක දැන් මතක තියාගෙන හිටියොත් එහෙම කට්ටිය හරි වැඩක්. Right. Okay. What is an adverb? Let's think. Malita, පුළුවන්ද? Malita? Malita, ඔහොම නම් බෑ Malita. ඉතින් try කරන්න ඕන. මොකද ඔයා දැන් අර පින්තූරේ හොඳටම describe කරානේ. ඒ වගේ තමයි. බෑ බයේ හිටියට බලන්න හොඳටම වැඩ කරානේ. ඒක නිසා මේවත් කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙනවා. Right. Okay. Tharindu, can we try what an adverb is?
We can use adverbs.
I'll tell you how to remember. Okay. Please go on.
Verb
Exactly. Right. To describe a verb, right? Because an adjective describes a noun, an adverb describes a verb or modifies a verb. Right? Great. Can you give me a few examples?
Soon. No, I think soon.
Soon. She will come soon. Soon. No, I don't think it's an adverb.
Mm,
So, okay, let's say I am running. No,
Fast.
I am learning, right? And okay, no, the verb, right? I am writing. How will you improve the verb writing?
You are writing.
Yes, so the verb, how will you improve the verb?
Good.
You are writing good කියන බෑ නේද? You are writing well.
Where?
Or
Fast.
you are writing fast. That's right. Yes, you're writing carefully, you're writing beautifully.
Quickly.
That's right. Yes. Okay. So there you go. Right. Prepositions. Right. Don't read this hell. Sukun, what do you think? What are prepositions? මේක නැතුව නිකන් ඔයා දන්න අදහස කියන්න.
Some words, some special words.
Right. So special words can be anything. Academy. Then I don't know, prize giving. මම කියනවා ඒක special කියලා. ඔයා කියනවා special නෑ කියලා. එහෙම වෙන්න බෑ නේද? මොකක් හරි විශේෂයක්. Does anyone else want to try? Yeah. Super. Go on.
සම්බන්ධ කරන වචනයක්.
Yes. සම්බන්ධ වලටත් වඩා දෙයකට සාපේක්ෂව තව දෙයක් තියෙන හරි තව දෙයක් වෙන අදහසක් නේද තියෙන්නේ? It helps to understand relative positions, relative times, කියන්නේ balance එක. Right? ඒ කියන්නේ මෙයාත් එක්ක මෙයා බලනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ prepositions දෙකක් නැත්තම් prepositions සාමාන්‍යයෙන් පාවිච්චි වෙන්නේ නැහැනේ. දැන් අපිට මේක මගේ ඔළුවට තියනවා කියලා කියන්න මේක ඔළුවට තියෙන්න ඕන. නැත්තම් මේක විතරක් තිබුණොත් අපිට preposition එකක් පාවිච්චි කරන්න බෑනේ. Right? So for example, in, until, under, with, above. So in ඒව දන්නවනේ. Right? A bag is under the chair. I will stay here until you get back. එතකොට එතන කොටස් දෙකක්. මම ඉන්නවා ඔයා එනකන් ඉන්නවා. මොකද දෙන්නේ? Right? So like that. Okay. Conjunctions can Swami Maharaj try? The answers are there. Try not to use that.
We can say that when we want to say a sentence and it's not finished, but we won't join another sentence, then we can add the conjunction.
That's right. So the conjunctions can be used to add a dependent clause or another independent clause to the earlier independent clause, right? ඒ කියන්නේ අදහස් දෙකක් අපිට එකතු කරන්න ඕන නම් now what මලිත did. එයා ඔය සමහර වෙලාවට අර දැන් picture එක describe කරද්දී bigger sentences ආවනේ. ඒ එන්නේ ඔය conjunctions පාවිච්චි කරන නිසා. නැත්තම් ඒව sentences වෙනවා, right? තනි sentence එකක් කරගන්න ටිකක් දිග එකක් we can use conjunctions, right? Let's say I went home Then, no, I went home. That's number one. Sentence number two, I made coffee. Then I went home. I made coffee. I had a shower. ඔහොම හැමතිස්සෙම I කියන්නත් බෑනේ. එතකොට you can say I went home, comma, made a coffee and showered. So ඔක්කොම එකතු කරා. අර එකම වචනේ repeat වෙන එක නවතිනවා මේ වගේ දෙයක්. Right? And interjections are words that we use to show emotion, like, happiness, or sadness, or anger, let's say, go away, or things like that. Okay? So when you do some mistake, oops. So they are usually shown with a, what do you call this? Dayashini, what is this punctuation mark called?
Exclamation.
Exclamation mark. Good. What is it?
Exclamation.
Exclamation mark. Right? සාමාන්‍ය interjections අපි ලියනකොට පෙන්නන්නේ exclamation mark එකකින්. Okay, Malita, are you okay? Right. Now, I'm going to give you numbers. Okay? Dayashini, number 1. Swamin Mahansa, number 2. Supun, number 3. Tharindu, number 4. Malita, number 5. 5 කියන්නේ I 1 කියන එකම තමයි. Okay? මොකද පින්තූර 4නේ තියෙන්නේ. Right. Let's start. Gayashini. Now, remember the types of words ටික තියෙනවද දැන් ඔයාගාව Gayashini?
Yes, teacher.
Right. Now, try to use those as much as possible. So now there are nouns here, there are verbs here. Why am I showing that to Hamudru? එතකොට ලේසියෙන් Hamudru එකට ලෑස්ති වෙනවා. Right? There are nouns here, verbs here. You can modify the nouns, you can modify the verbs using adjectives and adverbs. You can use conjunctions here, right? You can, what else is there? Prepositions, definitely you can use them. Okay? So start. Quickly. හිත ඉන්න බෑ පින්තූර දිහා බැලුවා කතා කරන්න.
Only one sentence.
No, describe the picture.
This is a picture of they are creating a film, shooting a film.
That's right. They are කියන්නේ කවුද? දැන් ඔයා they කියන්නේ කෙලින්ම pronoun එකක්නේ.
Yes.
Can you use the pronoun state of? දැන් ඔයා they කිව්වට මම දැන් ඇස් වහගෙන ඉන්නවා නම් මම දන්නේ නැහැ නේ they කියන්නේ කවුද කියලා. Can you start by describing them? Then you can see they.
Okay.
Okay.
There are two ladies and 1, 2, 3, 4 gentlemen in this picture.
Gentleman. M-E-N එතන කොහොමද? එතකොට you don't have an S there.
Gentlemen in this picture. They are shooting a film. I think there are 2 main characters.
Come on. We need to use I didn't hear conjunctions, prepositions, or adverbs.
There is a cameraman and a film director and 2 supporters in this picture.
Right. So can you say and?
No.
Correct it and read. Say it again, please.
There is.
There are.
There are.
There is. You're right. Sorry.
There is a cameraman, a film director, and 2 supporters in this picture. And all are getting ready.
ඔන්න දැන් and the.
All are getting ready to shoot the film. And
Talk about these things. ඒගොල්ලෝ ඉන්න තැන අනුව describe to me where they are using prepositions. And you didn't use
I
adverbs.
think they are in a desert.
I think they are in a, okay. They are in a desert. Okay. So look at this. These are now like, you know, lights. And this is a screen. This is the camera. This is a chair. Describe where each person is related in relation to other people or things.
Mm.
What do you think about this sort of track, cameraman? Can you describe that to me with using prepositions? Hello, Malita. Internet එකේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් වුණාද?
Yes, miss.
Okay. So there is a track going around the set, right? Dayashini, there's a track going around the set, which is carrying the cameraman. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, right. Then, can you talk about these 2 and these 3? Okay, so prepositions covered. Can you do one adverb? Tell me a sentence using an adverb, please.
Okay. They are organizing the shoot well.
Good, right. Okay, good, Dayashini, right. So I'm in answer. This picture.
I think there is a park and there are some big buildings, houses, I think.
Where are these buildings in relation to the park, Swarnavasa?
Sorry, miss?
මේ buildings උයි park එක ගැනයි ස්වාමීන් වෙන වෙනම කතා කරන්න බෑනේ මේ ඔක්කොම එක පින්තූරේ තියෙන. එතකොට buildings ගැන කියන්න ඕන park එකට සාපේක්ෂව. Park එකේ ඉන්න පටන් ගත්තේ park එක නෙමෙයි prominent.
Yeah.
Where are the buildings in relation to the park?
The buildings are in front of this park.
Okay, is it? Okay, let's say in front, all right.
And there is a road between the buildings and the park.
Great,
And
that's a great preposition. Okay.
children are playing. Some of children crossing
You
the
can
road.
Some of them are. You can see them. Children can know anything.
Some of them
Yes, some of them are crossing the road. Okay.
crossing the road.
Now try to bring 2-3 sentences together
What is
using conjunctions.
conjunctions? What's my conjunction?
And what, but, while, meanwhile, though, although, however,
Okay.
because.
Of this picture, from one side, two children bicycling.
Two children. Again, children is the plural, so you don't have to add an S.
Two
Okay.
children are bicycling.
Okay, cycling. You don't say bicycling. Cycling.
Cycling. While another two children running between them.
Right, or running towards them, right?
Towards
Now,
them.
Swami Mahansa, children කියන කායයි කියන්නේ. There are two children cycling while another two are running towards them. This is Swami Mahansa. නැත්නම් එකම වචනේ ආයි එනවනේ. What else? Adverbs.
They are playing very happily. They are enjoying it.
Okay, what else? Can you talk about the buildings, Swami?
Buildings. There are many buildings in this picture. Some of them are very tall and some of them small.
Some of them, okay, some of them are very tall and some are small. Okay. Okay, so what is this? What do you think this picture shows us? Is it a neighborhood?
Sorry, miss?
Is it a neighborhood? This picture, is it showing
I
us a
think-
neighborhood?
Yeah, I think this is
Yeah,
in Colombo.
in Colombo.
In Colombo.
Right. So in Colombo, maybe, but a neighborhood. Neighborhood කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? එක පොඩි ප්‍රදේශයක් නේ. My neighborhood is people, the houses on this road. My neighbors are the people in the houses on either side of my house. So I think it's a neighborhood. Now these people must be one neighborhood, and ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ ළමයි වෙන්නේ නැති මේ හවසට ඇවිල්ලා සෙල්ලම් කරනවා. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Yes, right. Okay. Thank you, Swami Mahansa. That was great. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
far everyone has been really good. Okay, who is number 3? I said Sukul. Let's start. Right, let's start describing.
I think this picture is beach. there are more girls and boys playing beach.
Okay, now you said there are more girls. More කියන්නේ හැමතිස්සෙම සාපේක්ෂයිනේ. නේද? එතකොට කාට සාපේක්ෂවද වැඩියෙන් ඉන්නේ එතන?
Boys.
Okay, so then you have to say there are more girls than boys playing on the beach. Can you say that, please?
There are more girls than boys in the playing and the one girl is making a palace
Sand castle.
I think this picture, this beach in the bar.
Then you have bigger sentences හදන්න ගන්න conjunctions එක.
අනෙක් පැත්තෙන්
අනිත් පැත්තෙන් කියනවා මොකද්ද කියන්න හදන්නේ? මොකක් ගැනද කතා කරන්නේ?
බාර් එකට අනිත් පැත්ත.
ඔයා කියන්නේ මේ hut එක ගැනද? Next to the bar or slightly behind the bar? Next to the bar කියන හරිනේ.
Next to the bar. This beach in a bar and next the hut and two chairs.
Between කිව්වොත් ආයි next තමයි. Between කියන්නේ අපි දන්නවනේ දෙකක් මැද කියන එක. ඒතකොට ආයි next the hut next to it කියන්න අවශ්‍යම නැහැ. Between the beach bar and the hut.
4 men playing the boat.
No, wait. What are you trying to say about the bar and the beach? The hut?
බාර් එක අනිත් පැත්තෙන් hut එක තියෙනවා.
එහෙනම් between කියන්න බෑ. Between කියන්නේ ඔයා මේ දෙක මැද තියෙන දෙයක් විස්තර කරනවා. Then you can say next to it is a hut. Okay? Right. Say that again, please.
The beach bar next hut
Is next to a hut.
is next to a hut.
Try to use pronouns, adverbs, and conjunctions.
The one girl sits on the chair. In she hand
In her hand
some juice.
Very
in her
good.
hand some juice.
is some juice. Good, great.
Juice. There are four boats in the sea, and one boat is one boat.
This is a surfboard.
This is a surfboard.
Right. No,
in the
because
sea,
it's not a
and
boat. Right?
For coconut tree behind the bar.
Oh, then ඔයාගේ is ඒව හැලෙන්න බෑ.
The coconut tree is behind the bar.
So 4 coconut trees are behind the bar. You still didn't use conjunctions and adverbs.
These people are very enjoy and mm, mm, these people are very enjoy and
Didn't
very
say.
peaceful people.
Okay, right. These people are enjoying well. You don't say very enjoy. Okay,
Very enjoy.
enjoying well.
Enjoying well. Because behind the more birds are flying.
Why is it more birds are flying? කොහාට සාපේක්ෂවද more birds are flying?
Sorry. These birds are flying to sky and කඳුවැටි කියන මොකද්ද?
Mountain range.
On a mountain range. This picture is I think three couples on this picture.
In this picture, there are 3 or 4.
There are 1, 2, 3,
1,
4,
2, 3,
5.
4.
5 couples on this.
Okay, right. I think that was
1,
good,
2, 3,
Supu.
4, 5.
Okay, right. Thank you. Very good. All right. Let's go to the next one. Now this is Tharindu.
Okay.
Right. Start.
I think this picture is showing a party. No, they
Who is they? I don't know who they are.
they are
They කියලා පටන් ගන්න බෑනේ. They කියන්නේ කවුද අපි දන්නේ නැහැ. They is a pronoun. They can be the people in the picture. They can be people on the road.
So how can we start it?
So how you started was right. So this is the picture that shows a party, and there are lots of kids in it, and the mother, I suppose.
I think this picture show party.
Shows
party. There are 4 boys and 4 girls in this picture, and 1 woman are there.
One woman, okay. So and then කියන්න බෑනේ. You either say there are 4 boys, 2 girls, and a woman in the picture, or there are 4 boys and 2 girls in the picture. Then I can also see a woman in the picture, something like that.
Okay. There are 4 boys, 3 girls, and 1 woman in the picture. Many sweets on the table.
Many sweets is being was.
Many sweets are on the table.
I need verbs, pronouns, and adverbs.
One girl one girl is cutting the paper. He is
One girl,
she is in front of no, she is near the box of toys. The table is situated between children.
between what children?
Children. The balloons are hanging the wall.
Hanging on the wall.
On the
Okay.
wall.
Adverbs.
Adverbs. Every girls and boys working
Every
quickly.
girl and boy. Every talks about one person. Every can singular word there, although it can refer to a lot. Every girl and boy
Working quickly.
is working quickly, right?
Every children,
Every child
is working, are working.
every child is working.
Every child is working very happily.
Good. Okay, I think that's good, Tharindu. Okay, great work. All right, Malita. Malita, shall we try? If this looks hard, either this one or this one. Or even this is okay. Malita?
This first one.
You want the first one?
Yes.
ඇයි ඒකට දැන් උත්තර ලියාගත්තද?
නෑ.
එහෙනම් කතා කරමු. Okay.
මොකද්ද මේ?
This picture. Talk about this picture.
This is a picture of birthday party.
Can you please be a bit louder, Malita?
This is a picture of a birthday party.
What else?
Five girls and 3 boys in the picture.
In the picture.
One boy is
Can't hear you again.
one boy is filling popcorn.
Malita can't hear you today. And I have my volume up like 100%.
One boy is
Serving
biscuits and for others.
Serving biscuits to others. Very good. මේ තාත්තගෙන් උදව් ගන්න නැතුව කියමුද මලිත? තාත්තා නෑ නේ ළඟ. Right. Then that's very good.
One boy, another boy is filling a
Can't hear you.
pot with cups.
Filling popcorn into cups or filling cups with popcorn.
One girl cutting.
Now, okay, right. Talk about the girl. A girl. එයාගේ මොන හරි එයාව describe කරන්න. දැන් girls ගොඩක් ඉන්නවනේ. ඒ girl ව අඳුර ගන්න පුළුවන් විදිහට describe කරලා ඉන්න.
කොහොමද? Paper cutting girl.
Yes, that is also okay. නැත්නම් a girl with two pink bows in her hair.
Two pink
Bows.
bows.
The girl with the girl with
The girl is cutting the paper and එහා පැත්තේ
next to her.
next to the next boy is playing a doll.
Playing with doll. Okay, now I want you to use pronouns and adverbs. Remember what pronouns and adverbs are, Malika? Okay. Pronouns පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ එකම කෙනෙක් ගැන හරි එකම දැන් කතා කරපු දෙයක් ගැන හරි ආයෙ කතා කරන්න. එතකොට ඔයාලට pronouns පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්.
Green show.
Sorry, Malika, what? Right, මට කියන්න පුළුවන්ද දැන් මේ කතුර දෙන හැටි බලන්න ඒක හරි safe විදිහකට කතුර දෙන්න. නේද? අපි සාමාන්‍ය කතුරක් දෙන්න කියන්නේ මෙහෙම. ඒක මට විස්තර කරන්න මේ girl මේ ladyට safe විදිහට කතුර දෙනවා.
A girl share.
A girl is sharing
giving a scissor with a young lady.
is sharing a scissor with a young lady. But මට ඕන ඔයා කියන්න safe විදිහට දෙන්නේ කියන එක.
A little girl
Is safely sharing or safely giving
safely sharing a scissor with young lady.
with a young lady. Good, very good. Right. Okay. Great work, everyone. Okay, now this is a poem. Okay, right. Malita, I'm going to mute you. Mama eka kiyala pennannan desara vitara. Then you have to practice. Okay, Malita, please mute yourself. Right. Okay, then I'll give you about 4 to 5 minutes to practice. මේ poem එකේ pronunciation තියෙනවා. කටහඬ ලස්සන කරන ක්‍රම තියෙනවා. Right? And sight reading තියෙනවා. Right? මේ වගේ poems කියන්න කටහඬ ලස්සන වෙනවා සාමාන්‍යයෙන්. දැන් මම කතා කරද්දි ගොඩක් අය කියනවා මගේ කටහඬ හරි ලස්සනයි කියලා ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් කතා කරද්දි. ඒ poems ගොඩක් කියපු නිසා. Okay? Best Stroke by June Cribbin. Mainly author. කියන්නේ poet. මේ poem එක ලියපු එක්කෙනාගේ නම තමයි මෙතන තියෙන්නේ. අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් නම කිව්වයින් පස්සේ poem එකේ ලියපු එක්කෙනාගේ නම කියනවා by June Cribbin. Okay? Best Stroke by June Cribbin. My best stroke is my breast stroke. See, this is best. This is breast. My best stroke is my breast stroke. I'm not much good at crawl, and when I try to butterfly, I can't do that at all. I'm sure I couldn't duck dive or paddle like a dog. Maybe that's because I'm a breaststroke swimming frog. One more time. Best Stroke by June Cribbin. My best stroke is my breaststroke. Not much good at crawl, and when I try to butterfly, I can't do that at all. I'm sure I couldn't duck dive or paddle like a dog, but maybe that's because I'm a breaststroke swimming frog. Okay? Practice this and also think about what this poem is about. මේ poem එකෙන් මේ මොකද්ද කියන්නේ? හරි පොඩි දෙයක් සංසිද්ධියක් කියන්නේ. Right? Then we'll discuss. Once we all recite the poem, we'll discuss this. Okay? So now it's 8:17. I'll give you time until 8:22. Okay? And you have to practice. And try to understand what it's saying. Okay? All right. Time's up. Who wants to go first? Volunteer basis.
I will go first, madam.
Okay. Okay, Swami Mahansa.
Best Stroke by June Cribin. My best stroke is my breast stroke. I am not much good at crawl, and when I try to butterfly, I can't do that at all. I'm sure I couldn't duck dive or paddle like a dog, but maybe that's because I'm a breaststroke swimming frog.
Excellent, Swami Mahansa. Wow, great. Really nice. Okay, Swami Mahansa. Very good. And I'm glad. I'm thrilled. I'm overjoyed. Okay, anyone else? Then Hamudro, religious leader කෙනෙක් වශයෙන් lead කරා. Yes, Tharindu. Good. Let's start.
Best Stroke by John
ah.
Crabbe.
නවත්තන්න එපා අතන. කෙලින්ම කියන්න. Best stroke. නැත්තම් ඔයා E sound එක ගන්න.
Best Stroke by John Crabbe. My best stroke is my breaststroke. I am not much good at crawl, and when I try to butterfly, I can't do that at all. I am sure I couldn't duck deep or paddle like a dog. But maybe that's because I am breaststroke swimming a frog.
දැන් මෙතන හොඳටම ගත්තනේ breast stroke කියන එක. Here this is crawl. Say it. Crawl. Tharindu.
Crawl.
ඔයා මොකද කිව්වේ ඉස්සෙල්ලා cruel හරි මොකක් හරි ඒකයි. Okay? Breast stroke කියන්නේ
Breaststroke.
මෙතන ගානට ගත්තා breast stroke කියලා. Breaststroke. Breaststroke.
Breaststroke.
අර නවත්තන්න එපා. Best stroke කියද්දී අර එතන කැඩිලා කැතයි. Best stroke. Best stroke.
Breaststroke.
Okay, good. Great. Very good work. Right. Who's going next? Come on. Volunteers. Volunteers. Malika. Gayashin. Okay, great.
Best stroke by June Cribin. My best stroke is my breaststroke. I'm not much good at crawl, and when I try to butterfly, I can't do that at all. I'm sure I couldn't duck dive or paddle like a dog, but maybe that's because I'm a breaststroke swimming frog.
Excellent. Very good work. And I liked your flow as well. Nawata very good. Okay. Great work. Right. Who's going next?
Miss Mama.
Okay, Malik. Great. Right. Let's start.
Best stroke by June Crabbe. My best stroke is my breaststroke. I'm not much good at crawl, and when I try to be butterfly, I can't do that at all. I'm sure I couldn't duck dive or paddle like a dog, but maybe that's because I'm best stroke swimming frog.
Read this part again. I'm
best stroke swimming.
I'm a breast.
Best stroke swimming frog.
Excellent. Yay. I'm so proud. මට ඔළුවෙන් හිට ගන්න හිතන එච්චරට සතුටුයි මට ඔයගලන් කියවන විදියට. Right. Super.
The best stroke by June Cribin. My best stroke is my breaststroke. I am not much good at crawl, And when I try to butterfly, I can't do that at all.
Slow down,
I'm
slow
sure
down,
I
slow down.
couldn't. I am sure I could duck dive or paddle like a dog, but maybe that's because I am breaststroke swimming frog.
Here you missed I'm a breaststroke. Say that
I
again.
am a breast. I am a breaststroke swimming frog.
Excellent, very good. I mean, antim වෙනකන් හිටියේ. Great work. I'm so glad.
Okay.
පොඩි ළමයින්ට වගේ අත්පොඩි ගහනවා කියලා හිතන්න එපා. No, I'm really proud and I'm happy. That's why. Okay, right. So now who can tell me what this poem is about? It's a very simple concept. What is it about? Can someone tell me? Can someone tell me?
Some swimmer.
Some swimmer. Good, Malita. Yes, it's close. Not exactly the idea, but ළඟයි කියන එක. What else? So what he's trying to say is අපිට වෙන වැඩ තියෙන නිසා මම මේ දැන් කියන්නේ, okay? මම කැමති නෑ යන්න එහෙම ඩොක් ගාලා. මේ උනාට තව වැඩ තියෙනවානේ කරන්න. ඒකයි. Okay? ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නව නේද? දැන් like Malita said, swimming වල තියෙනවානේ එක එක strokes, breaststroke තියෙනවා, butterfly තියෙනවා, freestyle තියෙනවා, backstroke තියෙනවා. එක එක strokes වර්ග තියෙනවා swimming වල. Swimming styles. එතකොට මේ poem එකේ ඉන්න කෙනා කියනවා එයාගේ එයාට හොඳටම පීනන්න පුළුවන් මේ breaststroke කියන විදිහට කියලා. Right? මේ crawl එකටවත් butterfly වත් මේ duck dive කරන්නවත් duck dive කියන්නේ අර නිකන් එහෙම පනින්න වගේ බල්ලෙක් වගේ පීනන්නවත් මුකුත් මට කරන්න බෑ. Right? Why? මම frog කෙනෙක්. frogs ලට වෙන විදිහකට පීනන්න බෑනේ. Okay? මම කොච්චර try කළත් අනිත් විදිහට පීනන්න මට බෑ. මොකද මම frog කෙනෙක් and අපි හැමතිස්සෙම swim කරන්නේ breaststroke එක. Okay? Right. Thank you, Malita. Kudos for trying. Okay? Right. Now, මේ word එක දැන් ඔන්න මම කියලා දෙන්න යන්නේ අර එදත් මම අපි මේක චුට්ටක් කරා මේ වගේ එකක් we did touch upon it. Context එකේ කොහොමද අපි වචනයක තේරුමක් හොයාගන්නේ කියලා. මේ වචනේ දන්න කවුරු හරි ඉන්නවද drenched කියන එකේ තේරුම? drenched කියන එකේ තේරුම දන්න කවුරු හරි ඉන්නවද? නෑ. Right. Can you read these three and try and tell me what drenched means? මේ වාක්‍ය තුනේම drenched කියන වචනේ පාවිච්චි වෙනවා. Right? එතකොට මොකක්ද අදහස? Guess.
In a place.
Asupur?
Place.
Place.
Yes. No.
Okay. Right. Good try, but think a bit more. Place කියන එකට වඩා පොඩ්ඩක් එහා ගියපු එක. දැන් පොඩ්ඩක් ඉන්න. Place වෙන්න බෑ නේද සුකුන්? මොකද was drenched කියලා අපි තැනකට කියනවද? Was house කියනවද අපි? Everyone was house.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. It's a verb.
Yes, it's a verb. Good. Anyone else?
I think it's meaning wait.
Okay. Right. Gayashini, what is your idea? Wet is close, Swami. Good.
Same thing, miss.
Okay. Right. Malita and Tharindu, what do you think? Now Supun said it's a verb. Swami Mahansa and Gayashini said it means wet. Now චුට්ටක් refine කරලා කියන්න බටයි කියලා තව ලස්සන කරලා කියන්න බලන්න. දැන් අපි ගොඩක් ළඟයි.
Wet through. Wet through.
Yes. Wet through. Okay. get in there. දැන් ගොඩාක්ම ළඟයි. අන්තිම අඩිය තියන්න තියෙන්නේ. මලිත 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 try කරන්න ඕන. try කරන්න ඕන හරි කියන්න. බාබා black sheep හරි කියන්න. Okay, I'm going to show the answer. Malita, I hope you were thinking about something. Completely wet. Okay, and ඇඳුම අර drenched කියන්නේ වැස්සට ගිහිලා ආව සම්පූර්ණ මේ ඇඳුම් ඇලිලා කොණ්ඩේ මූණට ඇලිලා තියෙන්නේ. අන්න ඒකට තමයි drenched කියන්නේ. So see, දැන් මේක තමයි ඔයාලා reading කරද්දි වෙන්නේ. දැන් හිතන්න මේ වාක්‍ය තුන පොත් තුනක තිබුණා. Okay? තුන්වෙනි පොත ඉවර වෙද්දී ඔයාලා දන්නේම නැහැ drenched කියන වචනේ තේරුම දන්නවා ඔයාලා. නේද? හරිම ලේසියිනේ. දැන් මේක මෙතන කියවදී එච්චර තේරුන්නේ නැහැ. කමක් නැහැ. දෙවෙනි පොතේ මේක අහුණා තෙමිලා වගේ අදහසක් තියෙනවා. තුන්වෙනි පොතේ මේක අහුණා හිතන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. ඔයාගෙන් පස්සේ කවුරු හරි ඔය drenched කියන්නේ මොකද්ද කියලා ඔයාගේ ඔළුවේ වැඩ කරනවා. drenched කියන්නේ තෙමෙනවා. drenched කියන්නේ තෙමෙනවා. තේරුණාද? ඒකයි මම කියන්නේ හැමතිස්සෙම කියවන්න කියලා. මොකද ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නේම නැතුව වචන ගොඩ දැනගන්න පුළුවන්. මට කැම්පස් එකේදී යාළුවෝ කිව්වේ walking dictionary එකක් කියලා. මොකද ඒගොල්ලෝ මගෙන් අහන ඕනම වචනයක් ඒ වචනේ dictionary meaning එක දෙන්න බෑ. උනාට ඒකට 90ක් 95ක් ළඟින්ම මට දෙන්න පුළුවන්. මොකද මම එච්චරට ඒ වචන කියවලා තියෙනවා. එකම වචනේ 100,000 වාරයක් මට හම්බෙලා තියෙනවා. ඒකයි. All right. So I hope you all understood how to find the meaning of a word. දැන් ඉස්සෙල්ලම මොකද්ද අපි බලන්න ඕන? ඒක මොකද්ද? verb එකක්ද? නැත්නම් noun එකක්ද? adjective එකක්ද? මොකද්ද කියලා වගේ අදහසක් ගන්න ඕන. දැන් අපිට ඒක හොයාගන්න බැරි නම් අපි verb එකක්ද noun එකක්ද කියලා හොයාගන්න බැරි නම් verb එකක් හරි noun එකක් හරි මෙතන දාලා බලන්න. වෙන වචනයක්. දැන් මෙතනට noun එකක් කියලා හිතුවොත් අපි හිතමු bottle. Everyone was bottle in the rain කියන්න බෑනේ. ඒ කියන්නේ අනිවාර්යෙන් noun එකක් නෙමෙයි. ඊට පස්සේ බලන්න verb එක. Everyone was dancing in the rain. Hari danced in the rain. Hari. Everyone danced in the rain. ඒක වෙන්න පුළුවන් නේ. Right? Verb එක. Adjective එකක්ද? Everyone was happily in the rain. කියන්න බෑ. ඒ වගේ චුට්ටි නිකන් ඊට පස්සේ අපි හොයාගන්නවා මොකක්ද ඒ class එක කියලා. word class එක. verb එක. ඊට පස්සේ rain එකේ මොකක් හරි වෙච්ච දෙයක්. මෙතනින් ඒ අදහස එනවා. ඊට පස්සේ මෙතෙන්ට එනවා. right? මෙතන sweat දාඩියත් එක්ක කොණ්ඩෙට වෙච්ච දෙයක්. දිව්වයින් පස්සේ. right? එතකොට මෙතන clinging to his body. මේක කිව්වයි පස්සේ swimming pool එකට වටනයි පස්සේ තෙබෙනවනේ අනිවාර්යෙන්. එතකොට මේක මෙතෙන්ට එද්දී ඔයාලා දන්නවා ඒක verb එකක් කියලා, ඔයාලා දන්නවා ඒක වතුර හා සම්බන්ධයි කියලා, දන්නවා ඇඟට ඇලිලා කියලා. Are we all right? Do we understand how to look at them? බලන්න ඔයගලන්ට dictionary ඕනද? ඇත්තටම බලනවා නම් මෙහෙම. නෑ නේද? මොකද පොතක් කියවද්දි හැම වචන පහකටම සැරයක් ඔයගොල්ලෝ dictionary එකක් බලනවා නම් පිටු දෙකෙන් පස්සේ කියවන එක නවත්තනවානේ. මට උනත් හරි කම්මැලි හැමතිස්සෙම dictionary එක බලන්න ගියා. dictionary එකක් බලන්න නැතුව කියවගෙන යනවා. Okay? Because after 3-4 books of after seeing the same word twice or thrice, you will without knowing you will know the meaning of the word. Okay? හරිම effortless ඇත්තටම ඉගෙන ගන්න English ඉගෙන ගන්නවා කියන්නේ හරිම පහසුයි මිනිස්සු වදයක් කරගෙන හිටියට. Right. Now this is හොඳට මම ගානට 5යි හදලා තියෙනවා. Okay. 8:36. We have some time. දැන් ඉස්සෙල්ලා ගියපු විදිහටමයි. Number 1 චන්දනානන්ද ස්වාමීන් වහන්සේ. Number 2 Tharindi. Number 3 Gayashini. Number 4 Maliti. Number 5 Supur. කතාවක් හදන්න ඕන. කතාව පටන් ගන්නේ මේ විදිහට. Numbers මතකයිනේ? දැන් කවුද ස්වාමීන් වහන්සේනේ මුලින් ගියේ? එතකොට ස්වාමීන් වහන්සේගේ කතාව පටන් ගන්න ඕන. The little girl went to school on that rainy day and then මේ මෙතනදී the කියලා කියන්නේ ස්වාමීන් වහන්සේ මේ girl ගැන කලින් දැනගෙන හිටියා. එහෙම කියමු. Okay ස්වාමීන් වහන්සේ මේ ඔක්කොම මම the කියලා තියෙන්නේ definite article එකෙන් පටන් අරන් තියෙන්නේ මොකද අපි ඒ කතාවේ මේ වෙද්දී ඒ ළමයා ගැන දන්නවා වගේ අදහසකින් තමයි කතාව යන්නේ. Okay? So ස්වාමීන් වහන්සේ කතාවට ඇඩ් වෙන්න ඕන තව වාක්‍ය 6ක්වත්. හැමෝගෙම කතාවට තව වාක්‍ය 6ක්වත් ඇඩ් වෙන්න ඕන. හැබැයි මේ වාක්‍ය ඉවරක් නෑ. First මේ වාක්‍ය you have to complete this sentence, then add another 5 sentences. ඒවත් මේ චූටි වචන තුනේ sentences වෙන්න බෑ. වයසට ගැලපෙන්න හදමු. මගේ නර්සරි බබාලත් වචන තුනේ sentences හදනවානේ. Okay? So the why Malika?
ආයිත් පොඩ්ඩක් අංක ටික කියන්නකෝ.
ආයේ ටික කියන්න කියලා කියන්නේ. දැන් මේ ඕගොල්ලන් හැම මේ
එන යා පළවෙනි එක මිස් මගේ අංකේ හරියට ඇහුන්නේ නැහැ මට කීපේ මොකක්ද කියලා.
4 number 4. Okay? මේ මම මේ ඉස්සෙල්ලා උත්තර දීපු පිළිවෙලට තමයි දැන්. Okay, I'll read these sentences. එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට වැරදෙන්නේ නැහනේ. The little girl went to school on that rainy day and a sentence එක ඉවර කරන්න ඕන. Then you have to add 5 more sentences. The man was in the library. Remember හරියට library කියන්න. Number 2 Tharindu. When he heard, you have to complete the sentence, then add 5 more. Number 3 Nayashini. The scientists made a time traveling machine so that what happens? In that sentence you have to complete, add 5 more. There were 7 Malita, there were 7 families in Gaul who had to finish the sentence and add 5 more. Gaul can Gaul, okay? A wedding was Supun. A wedding was taking place in the church where Jinnah here is a name. Okay? Right? So something to do with the church. All right. Okay. So it's 8:39. I'll give you time until 8:45. Are we okay? Any questions? Katti okay නම් අනිත් සැරේ thumbs up එකක් දාන්න පුළුවන්ද? Do you all know how to put a thumbs up? Fine. නැත්නම් මම දන්නේ මම විත්තියට කතා කරනවාද මොකටද කතා කරනවාද කියලා මම දන්නේ. Thank you Supun. Anyone else? පේනද Supun දාලා තියෙනවා එකක්. එහෙම දැම්මම මට තේරෙනවා කියන දේ තේරෙනවා කියලා. නැත්නම් මම කාට කතා කරනවද කවුද දන්නේ. නේ. දැන් මේ මෙතන හොඳට nouns, verbs, adverbs ඔය අපි ඔක්කොම කතා කරපුවා ඔයගලන්ට පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්, right? ඕන ලියා ගන්න ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. හැබැයි විනාඩි 5යි හම්බ වෙන්නේ. Okay? If you want anything, I'm here. Just ask. කියන්නම තුගුණානේ 1 to 5 කිව්වට කතාව කියන්නේ 5 to 1. Okay, so let's start. Number 5. A wedding was taking place in the church where Jinnah. Start, Supu. Supu?
Ma'am,
Yes, let's start.
wedding was taking place in the church where Jinnah and his partner this wedding was
Where
very
Jinnah and his partner, what? Jinnah and his partner were there. A
I
wedding was
don't
taking
understand.
a wedding was taking place in the church where Jinnah and his partner were. Here කියන්න පුළුවන්. කියන්නේ Jinnai partner හිටපු church එකේ wedding එකක් පටන් ගත්තා. Okay?
Okay.
Right.
This wedding is very colorful and very උත්සවශ්‍රීයෙන්
Very.
උත්සවශ්‍රීයෙන්
Okay, so you can say ceremonial.
ceremonial very ceremonial this situation participate Jinnah's parent and his partner parent
Partners, parents.
partner's parent partner parents
Partners.
and partner
Mm.
and his friends and neighbors.
Mm.
This wedding is very religious. Very religious wedding.
Right now, was means now this is a past tense, something that has happened. So, or katakaradi past tense part. This really, this wedding was a very religious function, something like that.
This wedding was religious function, and it's a very charm.
It's okay. Charm කියන වචනේ ඉංග්‍රීසි වල නැහැ. So, charm කියන්නේ සිංහලෙන්. අපි කියන charm කියලා ඉංග්‍රීසි වල charm කියන්නේ charming. කියන්නේ හරි sweet. අර හරි කෙනෙක්ට හිතට ඇදිලා යන සයිඩ්. ලංකාවේ charm කියන්නේ අපි සිංහලෙන් කියන charm කියන්නේ simple කියන එකනේ. So you can say simple. Okay, charm කියලා ඉංග්‍රීසි වචනයක් නැහැ ඔය අර්ථයි.
Okay,
How many sentences did you say now? I didn't count. Forgot. Think
and
4,
this
huh?
wedding. Sorry.
How many sentences did you say so far?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Right. Okay. So now this is number 5.
Number 5. A wedding. Wedding start morning.
The wedding started in the morning.
The wedding starts morning in the morning, and this and this wedding දවස පුරාම තිබුණා.
It went on the entire day, or it was yes, it went Yeah, you can say it went on throughout the day, or it went
Daily, day, all the day,
all day.
all day. Mm, mm,
දැන් මෙතන wedding කිව්වයින් පස්සේ ඔයා පස්සේ wedding එක ගැන කියද්දි ඒත් wedding වලද කියන්නේ the wedding කියලා.
no, the wedding.
Good.
The,
Right. Malita, get ready. You're up next.
okay, ma'am.
Is that it? Did you say 6 sentences?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Great work.
Right.
මට ගණන් නවත කරන්න සුපු. Sorry. Yeah.
Five,
Right, Malika.
5 sentence.
5. Then please number 6.
Mm, the wedding. Mm, the wedding is.
The wedding was
Not. Not liquor and liquor.
the wedding did not have.
Did not have to drink liquor.
Good. I like that wedding. Right. Then
Okay, ma'am.
right. Okay. Great. But when it's in the church, usually you have liquor, wine or something like that. But yeah, good for them having no liquor. Okay. Right, Malita. There were 7 families in Gaul who had 2. Malita. 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 Malita, at least yes, Miss කියන්න නැත්නම් Miss I'm not ready කියන්න please. නැත්නම් මම මෙතන පිස්සු කෙනෙක් වගේ කෑ ගහනවා. Malita. Malita. Malita.
Miss.
Ah. Ready?
Miss තා පොඩ්ඩක් වෙලා දෙන්න.
All right. Can I have some more time, please? Malita, say that, please.
Can I give me some
Have more time, please. Okay. Gayashini. The scientists made a time-traveling machine so that
The scientist made a time traveling machine so that they can travel to back time,
they can travel back in
Back.
time.
back in time, and see the historical things. And they can see how all technologies were used by ancestors.
Now we are and කිව්වොත් මම එක sentence එකක් විතර ගනින්නේ දන්නවනේ conjunctions වලින් ඔක්කොම එකතු වෙනවා. So it's still one sentence.
Yes. A scientist can
කියන්න පුළුවන්ද දැන්? Then the scientists අපි ඒගොල්ලන්ව අඳුරගෙන ඉවරයි. එහෙම වුණොත් one of the scientists කියන්න පුළුවන්.
okay.
Okay?
The scientists can reduce or mitigate the mistakes that happen in the past.
Right. Now again, look at the tense, Gayashini. Made.
Yeah, past.
එතකොට ඔයාගේ sentence එක all your new sentences have to have that past tense in it. Yeah?
Okay. The scientist could mitigate or reduce the mistakes that happen in the past.
That happened in the
That
past.
happened
Okay.
in the past, and
Very good.
and that
Thank you.
and the scientists can
The
travel,
scientists can know that. And
they can travel to the future.
they can travel to the future.
They
Wrong
could.
tense.
They could.
They were able.
They
Like
were.
could.
They
Could
were.
is more, you're not sure about it, they could travel. They were able to is better. Tell me about you are, and then keep himself.
They were able to travel to the future, and the scientist can study new technologies.
Okay, I are very dekama karana. Pronouns පාවිච්චි කරේ නැහැ. Past tense පාවිච්චි කරේ නැහැ. ඔය පොදුවේ තියාගෙන කතා කරන්නේ. The scientists කියන්න ඕනේ නැහැ නේද? අපි දැන් ඒගොල්ලන් establish කරගෙන ඉවරයි. Yes.
They studied the new technologies. And they could do experiments about that. 3.
Only 3 so far.
Jesus.
You said and then 3. Can't get. Okay. Wrap it up with one more sentence. I'm excusing you for today.
They can travel to the future. They could.
They
were able.
Or you have to say they are planning to travel to the future. එතකොට ප්‍රශ්නයක්.
Okay. They were able to.
Yeah. So past.
They were able to travel to the future. They studied the new technologies. They did experiments.
Then they කියන්නේ කමාරුනේ.
The scientists.
You can say the scientists. So these men and women, or then and වගේ දාන එක හොඳයි. Right? Okay. Anyway, Gayashini, that was very well done. Just a quick question. Are you a Christian?
Yes.
Right. So at churches, you usually have wine, right? I was right saying that?
Sorry?
මම දැන් ඉස්සෙල්ලා කිව්වේ weddings වල church weddings වල සාමාන්‍යයෙන් wine තියනවා කියලා මං හරි නේද?
Church wedding එකේ. Yes.
Wine තියනවානේ නේද? So I wasn't lying නේ?
Yes, miss, only for the parish priest.
Okay. So not for the people participating?
No, miss, in Sri Lanka, I didn't see that.
Oh, okay. Maybe මං films බලනවා වැඩි ඒකයි මම හිතන්නේ.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Thank you, Gayashini.
Thank you.
මම මොනවා හරි වැරදි දෙයක් Christianity ගැන කිව්වොත් මාව correct කරන්න. Okay? මොකද මගේ ඉස්සර best friend Christian. දැන් අපි දැන් එච්චර in touch නැහැ. ඒක නිසා මට තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නයක්වත් අහගන්න කෙනෙක් නැහැ.
Okay, miss.
Okay, right. Thank you. Then Malita, are we ready? Malita? Okay, number 2 is who? Tharindu. පොඩ්ඩක් වෙලාව යයි අද කමක් නෑ නේද?
Am I starting?
Yes, please.
The man was in the library when he heard a big noisy sound. So he stand up and looked around.
Give me a minute. Noisy sound. දෙකම එකම අදහසනේ. Noise. Okay? Heard a big noise. And remember, past tense එකෙන් continue කරන්න වෙන්නේ.
Okay, miss. The man was in the library when he heard a big
Noise.
noise. So he stand up and looked around.
So he stood up.
Stood up and looked around. Then he saw a cupboard was falling down on the floor, and
A cupboard had fallen.
Cupboard had fallen down on the floor, and a woman was crying loudly near the cupboard, as well as he saw every people were running near that.
Everyone. මම කිව්වේ every කියන්නේ හැමතිස්සෙම එකක් එක තමයි සම්බන්ධ වෙන්නේ. Any කියන්නේ එහෙමයි. Any man or woman. Every man or woman. Everyone. Anyone. Someone. Right? So everyone was running. Okay. මේ තාම ඔය conjunctions පාවිච්චි කර යන නිසා third sentence. Okay?
Everyone were running near
Everyone
that.
was. Right?
Everyone was running near that. He also gathered to them. He also gathered to them.
Gather. What do you mean by gathered to them?
එකතු වුණා.
He also joined them.
He also joined them.
Gather කියන්නේ සාමාන්‍ය එකතු කරගන්නවා. Right? එකතු වුණා කියන්නේ join. Okay, right. Then, oh.
The cupboard was fall on the woman's leg.
The cupboard had fallen.
Cupboards had fallen on woman's leg. So she is crying.
So she
After-
was.
She was crying. After few minutes, everyone carried cupboard and helped woman.
The woman.
Helped the woman. Next day, the man is right about that scene.
Wrote about that scene.
Wrote about that scene. He is a news reporter.
Excellent. Now that is a perfect story. Great. Then good luck. Then කාගෙද සුකුන්ගේ ගයාශිනීගේ උනේ it was not a story. ඔයගොල්ලෝ describe කරා ඒගොල්ලෝ මොනවද කරේ මොනවද උනේ කියන එක. දැන් දැක්කද මේ තරින්දිගේ story එකක් තිබුණා මෙහෙම වුණා මෙහෙම වුණා මෙහෙම වුණා. ඒක that was a proper story. Right? Okay. ස්වාමීන් වහන්සේ.
Hello, miss.
Yes, let's start.
The little girl went to school.
Went to school. Don't stop.
School.
ඒක තමයි school වෙන්නේ. Went to school.
Went to school on that rainy day, and she was wet.
So that's one.
There were many pupils also wet because of raining.
Who were wet because of the rain.
Because of the raining, who came to the school. She was
She wiped her body, herself.
She wiped herself because she was wet already, and she saw her friend was coming.
She saw her
and
friend
she
coming.
ran past with was coming,
No, you don't say was coming.
and she ran
She
past.
saw her. Listen, sorry. She saw her friend coming. Netta, her friend was coming. Okay. She saw her friend coming, or her friend was coming. What are you going to use?
She saw her friend coming, and she ran past with an umbrella for her friend. Then the bell was ringed.
Bell rung.
Bell rang, and they went to the classroom.
Right. That's 5 minutes. Okay, sorry.
When
It's okay. Alright. Okay. If you have one more, tell me. Tell me if there's one more.
When they have finished their,
When they finished.
when they finished their school campus,
Yeah, when school was over.
then school was over. The raining also was stopped.
Had also stopped.
Already
Okay.
stopped.
Right. Great. Good. Okay. That is also took the form of a story. The others can leave if you wish, right? Just remember, please read. By next week also, I need to know that you all have read. Okay. Supun, Tharindu, Swamin Mahasa, Gayashini, you all can leave if you wish. Okay. Bye. Good night.
Good night.